In a remote, secret location lies a hotel and casino complex only the billionaires of this world know about. To stay over here, not only is it going to cost you a small fortune, but you need to prove you have at least $1 billion in your bank account. Now, for the past 10 years, 4 billionaire friends have met up once a month without fail. If they've had to jump on a helicopter or fly by a freaking fighter jet, they've made it for their poker night. And our 4 billionaires are, from Saudi Arabia, it's the oil-rich sheikh himself, Prince Ali Boudibaba. Next to him is East Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. By his side is Russian gas tycoon Huja Nikobolokov. And finally, completing the foursome, it's the telecom giant himself, Texas J. Now, over the years, these 4 guys have gambled on everything. They've lost mansions and palaces, gold-plated cars and Rolls Royces, super yachts with their own freaking submarine. They've even gambled with their beloved family pets. But last month, they took it one step further. Yep, they started gambling with each other's wives, doing a little bit of wife swapping. Although Prince Ali Boudibaba was okay with that, he didn't really notice a missing. He's lost 4 last year. He's still got 18 back at home in the palace. But this month, they were bored. And when you've got the amount of money these 4 gentlemen have, you start to need a thrill. You need a little bit of excitement. And that excitement was going to come from the American at the end of the table. Texas J had a brilliant idea.
Right, I have a challenge for you boys. We all stick $250 million in a pot. Then we go out and we buy us some mid-table Premier League football teams from the United Kingdom. Then, fellas, we pump as much money into them sons of bitches as we possibly can till one of our teams wins the Champions League. Whoever wins takes home a cool $1 billion. Do you accept my challenge?
And that was it. The bet was on. Everyone was excited about this long-term challenge. Not because they were going to win $1 billion. Most of them have got $1 billion down the back of the couch. It was the long-term goals. The fact that they were going to be battling out for years and the winner was going to become the champion of champions. So 4 clubs were chosen. 4 clubs because they were all quite equal. And 4 clubs because they were all predicted to be mid-table. And to make sure that none of them clashed with each other's financial market, they made sure that all the teams were spread equally throughout England. Prince Ali Boudibaba purchased Newcastle United. East Korean dictator Kim Jong-un purchased Everton Football Club. The Russian gas tycoon Huja Nikobolokov purchased Leicester City. And finally, Texas J purchased West Ham United. Each team would be given £1 billion to spend instantly on players with the maximum wage possible and a team wage budget of $100 million. And to make sure it'd be equally fair going forward year after year until someone won the Champions League, each team would be given a cool £500 million per season in commercial income and sponsorships. So there we had it. The challenge was on. 4 billionaire friends, all excited, all owners of Premier League teams. But who would win? Who could build a team to win the Champions League? We all know in the past, Paris Saint-Germain have tried, Man City have tried. Both their billionaires have failed. What would make this any different? Would someone win or would they all fail? Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to the 4 Billionaire Challenge. It is just a bit of fun. One of them little videos that's hopefully enjoyable to watch, and hopefully if you do enjoy it, you're going to smash the like button. But before we get into it, I just want to say, get involved, right? You've got our 4 billionaires. They've all got their own team. They're all set for this challenge. Who do you think is going to win? Which billionaire is going to pump the money in and win? We do have a winner. It's going to take a few years. We're going to jump into the halfway point and see what's going on, and then we'll get to where the winner is. And it is pretty cool. I do enjoy stuff like this. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. That's what it's all about. Trying to entertain you a little bit. Trying to give you a little bit of an escapism in your busy day. After this video, make sure you go and check out all my other content, the Denton Villa series, my Journeyman, and all my other videos. I've got quite a few videos coming out soon, hopefully. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited for the future of the channel. I'm nearly on 5,000 subscribers. So if you're new and you've just subscribed, thank you very much. Welcome to the family. I do appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like button, all of you. Yeah? Right. Shall we get into it? Let's get looking at the teams. Right then, we'll start here with Newcastle United, who are now owned by the very, very handsome Prince Ali Aboudi Baba, Saudi Arabian, mega rich, oil money. Now, everything's equal, money's equal, everything. They're going to get the same income pretty much every year, mega bucks. They're going to be able to buy superstars, so it's going to take a few years. But the thing is, you've got to realise, these 4 teams are now super rich. But they're still competing with Manchester United, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham. So it's going to be tough because they're still big clubs. They're still going to have good players. So they've got to try and get in the Champions League and then win it. So this is a long time thing. It's going to take a decade at least, but it should be fun. Now, some of the things I have done is all 4 teams have got rid of the manager. Now, I know Rafa Benitez is pretty good in this game, but I just thought each new guy would come in. They want their own manager. Let's start afresh. And let's see who they bring in over the years. It'd be quite cool. When it comes to the facilities, every team has got state-of-the-art training and youth facilities so they can attract the best players and create their own quality regens. Every club has also got an awesome head of youth, so he's bringing in the best youth players, hopefully. But when it comes to the stadiums, I've not done too much with them. So say we're St James's Park. It's a fantastic stadium. I love St James's Park. I used to go quite a bit because my friend used to live in Newcastle. I've given that the ability to go to an 80,000 capacity. Now, Everton has been bought by the East Korean dictator, Kim Jong-un. It's my friend. I love it. I love him. He looks brilliant, right? They're all my mates, by the way. It's just been an excuse to make my mates dress up in wigs and hats and beards. Anyway, Kim Jong-un, he's a dictator. He does spend a lot of his country's food budget on gambling, which isn't nice, but it is what it is. And he's bought Everton Football Club. Now, again, same training facilities, but what I have done for Everton is because Goodison, I love Goodison, I've been there as well. My cousin's an Everton fan. It's old, and Everton need a new stadium, so they will be moving into a new stadium, the new Goodison, in 2 years' time. Down to the Midlands, and we've got Leicester City, who have been bought by the Russian gas tycoon Huja Nikobolokov, the guy with the most amazing beard ever. Yeah, he's a handsome chap, and he's now the owner of Leicester City. Now, with Leicester, I like the King Power. It's still a pretty new stadium, really, so I've given them the ability to just add another tier and go up to 80,000 if they want. They've got the fans, they're going to have the money. It's just up to the club if they want to have a huge stadium. But what I did do, just as a bit of a touch, is they're going to be moving into a new state-of-the-art training facility named after their recently deceased chairman. I don't know why, I just thought I'd do that for him. So yeah, they're going to move into a new training facility and they can improve the stadium if they want it. And last but not least is the man who had this idea. It is of course Texas J, who, don't tell anyone, is that guy JC, my friend, wearing his t-shirt from his series. Go and check out his channel. You'll find a link to his channel on my main page. Top lad. But today is Texas J, the billionaire, telecoms, entrepreneur, who has purchased West Ham United. Now, of course, they play in the Olympic Stadium or the London Stadium or whatever you want to call it. Now, it can be upgraded to an 80,000 seater if they want to. Also, they don't actually own it. I thought, let the council keep it. If he wants to buy it, he can. If he wants to build his own, he's got the money to. So that is the season preview, and that is it, really. We're going to jump forward 5 years and see what's been going on, see how the teams have improved, and then the next time we'll come back will be when we've got a winner of the Champions League. If you're wondering why I picked these 4 teams, it's because if you look on the game itself, load up your own game, they're there all together, right? Pretty much mid-table, and it is an equal spread of the UK. I thought that was a nice little touch, so that's the reasons why. If you don't agree with where them teams are located, blame Sports Interactive, not me. Right, let's get into it. Welcome to the year 2023. We've had 5 seasons. 5 seasons where it looks like the league has been dominated by Manchester City and Liverpool. As a Man United fan, that really, really hurts my feelings. But none of the new teams, none of the new 4 billionaire teams have won the Premier League. But they have won certain things. Not the Champions League. That's what this is all about. First to win it. Can one of them win the Champions League? Yeah, I like this. I love stuff like this. I know it's silly, but it's still a bit of fun and I enjoy it. So let's see what the teams have been getting up to. Well, first, let's have a look at their manager history, and it'll also show us if they've won anything along the way. Well, they obviously brought in Antonio Conte. You see him there. He's a great manager, and obviously he was out of work at the start of the game, so he came in. He was only there for a year and a bit. Now, you've got to remember, all these chairmen have been made to be one high-profile signings or one instant success. They want to win this bet, so they're not going to be giving you time. You need to win, 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 or you're out the door. And Antonio Conte was out the door. Next up was Jose Mourinho, another big name. As a Man United fan, I used to like him until he became Man United manager. Then I realised how bad he is. I don't know what's happened to him, but he's not good anymore. But he's got great attributes on this game. He was there for 3 years and didn't win a thing. Now they've got Luciano Spalletti, who again is a good manager. He's still there. He's been there 152 days, and he's managed to win a cup, a Europa League. Now this is a squad. If you want to pause it and have a quick nose it, feel free. A lot of the times with videos like this, and I've done it myself, we always go through the transfers, and it's a bit boring. So I'm just going to show you some of their best players who I like, and look at the names they've got there. I mean, straight away you're looking at it thinking that is some team. So we'll look at 3 on each team, and I'm going to show you this one. It's Moise Kean, striker, can play on the left, can play on the right. One of the best young players on the game. Got a big future in real life as well. And, well, he was at Man City for a bit. He's only just signed for Newcastle. Talking of ex-Man City players, we've got Phil Foden, who's becoming a good player now. I think they've definitely upgraded him with updates this year. And he does become a good player. I've seen it on other experiments and other saves I've got. And the last player I want to show you, and it pays me to say this, probably one of the best centre-halves in the world right now in real life. It's Virgil van Dijk, 31 at the minute, beast of a centre-half, played for Liverpool, but he's actually played for Newcastle longer now. Let's work our way down the country. So our next stop is Liverpool with Everton Football Club, and they brought in I can never say his name, Allegri, the old Juventus boss. He was there for 242 days and got the sack. Gutted. Next was Arsene Wenger. Fair play. He was there for nearly 2 years. He didn't win anything. That's good, that. He's a good manager, man. And then they've had Spalletti, who got sacked. And now he's where? He's at Newcastle. Whew, bit confusing. But yeah, fair play. And now they've got Sergio Conceição, who's a good manager on here, to be fair. Can he be the man to win the Champions League? Let's look at the squad, and again, pause it if you want to have a good nose at some of them names, but straight away, again, you're looking at some big time players, aren't you? Dele Alli, Lamar, Felix, Jovic, Neves. This is their number 1 player. It is Dele Alli. He's good. He's better now. Last year, I thought his attributes didn't suit what kind of player he really was, but 27 years old, can cover all over midfield, can even cover up front, to be fair. Next player I want to look at is Thomas Lamar. Again, very handy player, very versatile. Main strength is on the left wing. Great player, only 27 years old. And the last player I want to show you is Luca Jovic, or Jovac, Serbian, 25 years old. Great finisher. Looks like he can score goals for fun, to be fair. He has done for Everton. They bought him from Benfica. And again, they've got loads of great players, and he's one of them. Next up on our way down south, we're at the Midlands with Leicester City Football Club, and they had Jose Mourinho. There's going to be some managerial merry-go-rounds, isn't there? So, is that Spalletti again? I'd have to write this down, but I think Spalletti was here. Then Everton, now Newcastle. Bloody hell. Look at that. They're going to swap around, aren't they? They're going to. So we've got Jose Mourinho. He didn't win anything. Next was Pellegrini, decent manager. He got the sack after a year. Then we had Spalletti, who got sacked after 190 days. Bloody hell. Then they had Deschamps, who is class on this game. Great manager. I'm surprised he didn't do well, but they're under pressure. They are under pressure. And now Conte, who got the sack at Newcastle. I'm gonna get lost here. He's here now, and he's won a trophy. So fair play, he won the FA Cup. Here is the Leicester squad arranged by value, and look at that guy at the top. He must have had an upgrade in the last update, because I've never seen him be that decent. Or he might be good, he might not. But I've never seen him be that worth that much money. Well, he's not bad. He's not bad. He's got no greens, which is an 18 or above attribute. Is it worth 113 million? I don't know. They've just signed it from West Ham. West Ham are laughing there, aren't they? Not as if West Ham need the money, though. Look who they do have. Paul Pogba at 30 at Leicester City. Signed from United. He's actually been at Leicester longer now and played more games for Leicester than he did on his return to Manchester United. And next I thought we'd have a look at this lad. English, Jaden Sancho, the kid who's playing out in Germany for Borussia Dortmund, who is still only 23 now. So he's 18 in real life, yeah. And look how good he becomes. And last we've got West Ham United, and they, fair play, appointed Rafa Benitez. I did consider leaving him because I do think he's a great manager. He's got great stats on his game. But I thought everyone should have a clean slate. But he got a job straight away with West Ham although he got sacked a year and a bit later, winning nothing, unfortunately. Next up was Diego Simeone, who is one of the, or if not the best manager on this game, I think, for attributes. I've done experiments with him before and he always seems to win. And he won him a trophy. He won the Carabao Cup, but it wasn't enough to keep his job. And now they've got possibly the greatest manager on the game, Pep Guardiola. And not only have they got possibly the best manager on the game, but West Ham have got the best player, I think, in Kylian Mbappe at 24. Wow, look at the players they've got. Now looking at this, instantly I'm thinking, West Ham are going to do this. Surely West Ham are going to do this with a front three like that. So you've got Dybala at the top of the three, right? Probably best striker on game. He's awesome. He'll bang goals in for you for fun. And behind him, you've got Kevin De Bruyne, quality player. He is 32, but he's still a quality player. Look at his attributes. And then you partner them up with this kid, Kylian Mbappe. I mean, he is easily the best player. I mean, when you could do anything in the future, he wins the Ballon d'Or for like 8 years. He's like the new Ronaldo. He's very, very special on this game. I mean, look at him. Wow. West Ham. My money's on West Ham now. So let's have a quick look through the leagues the last 5 years. Now we know Newcastle have won the Europa League. Everton haven't won anything. Leicester have won an FA Cup. And West Ham have won a League Cup. But we need the big ones. I mean, Premier League titles would be awesome. But it's all about the Champions League, really. That's what it's about. If you want to win the billion, they've got to win the Champions League. So this was the first season. So we've got West Ham did pretty well. Newcastle, Everton, Leicester. Nothing special. The next season, West Ham got in the Champions League. Fair play, but no one else did. The year later, West Ham again got in the Champions League. West Ham got in the Champions League. The other guys, they're not going to win the bet if you don't get in the Champions League, boys. You need to get improving. And then what have we got again? No one. Nobody. And now we're on the current season. So West Ham are the only team that have been in it to win it in the minute. But is that going to change? Welcome to the year 2028. Now, perfectly. It's worked out perfectly for me anyway. You can only holiday 5 years at a time. So holiday 5 years and you keep holidaying until find out if there's a winner or not. And I have got a little bit of Football Manager OCD. So we had a winner on the 10th year. So it's perfect for me because it keeps me calm. Now, this is the odds for this coming season, the 11th season, which we're not going to play because we do have a winner. And I just want to show you where the bookies think the teams are right now after 10 years of being billionaire teams. So Everton are apparently the best team. They're third favourites, followed by Leicester, West Ham and Newcastle down in 7th. But we've had another 5 years. Mbappe, you can see over there, he's still at West Ham. Probably got some regens now. 10 years in, there's going to be a lot of regens about. But we'll have a look at the squads. We're going to have a look at what's been going on before I reveal the winners. Let's start here with the history of the Carabao Cup, or the English League Cup. And you'll know we left with West Ham winning it. And I think they sacked the manager, didn't they? And brought in Pep Guardiola. Well, City won it the year after. Newcastle picked up one. And then West Ham have won the last 2. So West Ham have won 3. If we look at the FA Cup's history, I think Leicester won it last time we looked. West Ham repeated the year after. Newcastle have got one as well. That was awesome. And Newcastle have been to another final and lost. So have Leicester twice. So they're up there domestically, just not with the Premier League. Over to the Premier League, and this was season 6, I think. 5 or 6. And no one again made it to the Champions League. I'm surprised because the money they've got now and the players they've got, you think they'd have caught these guys up and at least be competing on a more regular basis. Let's go on the season. Everton came 2nd, West Ham 3rd, Leicester 4th. That's more like it. So at least we have 3 of them in the Champions League. That's quality. The year after, West Ham came 3rd. West Ham have definitely been the most consistent over the years. Everton this year, pretty cool. Then we had Leicester. Right. Okay, so Leicester have just finished 3rd. So the year before, Everton. Does that mean Everton won the bet? Congratulations to the East Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, because after 10 years, his Everton side went on and won the championship. So he collects a cool $1 billion in gold pieces for some reason. But the thing is, as you can see for yourself, he beat Leicester. So 2 of them got to the final. So this will guaranteed someone to win the bet. Everyone turned up to support, even though they didn't win or get there. Although, commiserations to the gas tycoon himself, Hujai Nikobolikov, the Russian fellow with a lovely beard. He nearly did it. They only did it in the 117th minute. Hey, well done to Everton Football Club. Now this is the winning team squad. Just have a quick look at stuff in case you're interested. It's arranged by value. Some of these are obviously going to be regens, but let's have a look at least the top player on each team. And their top player is Matthias de Ligt. I think that's how you say it. 28-year-old now, Dutch. So he'd be 18 when you start the game. So if you want to invest in him then, it looks like he's going to become one of the best centre-halves in the world. Now he has only just signed for Everton from Leicester. And manager-wise, it's just a roundabout of managers. So we left him with Conceição in charge. He got the sack. Then this fella, Stefano Pioli, he came in, he got the sack. And then Didier Deschamps, who I said is one of the best. He's come in, he's won them 2 cups now, and he's won them obviously the most important, which was the Champions League. Let's go over to Prince Ali Boudibaba's team, and this is Newcastle United. Pretty disappointed, not because the character's based on my beautiful face, but I just thought Newcastle would do alright. It's Newcastle. I like Newcastle. I wanted them to win more. At least win a Premier League or something. None of the teams actually won the Premier League, which really surprised me, really did. Let's have a look at their best player. He's a regen, and he's a very good regen. Rico Kirby, 24-year-old Italian attacking midfielder who is packed with quality. Now, manager-wise, we left him with Spalletti, I think. It's very confusing. He got the sack again. I think he's been at 3 teams and got the sack. Next came Pochettino. Again, a very good manager. He was there for a while, and he won him a cup. He won the FA Cup. And he's gone. And now they've got Pep Guardiola. Woohoo! Let's go over to West Ham first. And they've still got Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe's a beast on this game. He's only 29 still. He's absolutely class. I mean, look how good he is. There's no way you're going to prize him from Paris Saint-Germain at the start of the game, but if you can ever get him in his youth, he will be good for a very long time. You'll have a beast of a player for over a decade, helping you try to win trophies. Although he's not done bad. He's won Carabao Cups, a lot of Carabao Cups. And to be fair, a few of the teams did have success in Europe. And if we just jump over to the Europa League, which, it was not about the Europa League, but I just thought we'd show you anyway, because it is pretty cool. West Ham have only just lost it, which is unfortunate. But the year before, Leicester won it. The year before that, Everton won it. West Ham won it. Leicester won it. Newcastle won it. So at one point there, they all took turns in winning it. Newcastle, Leicester, West Ham, Everton. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Let's just have a look at the manager history of West Ham. Obviously, they had Pep Guardiola. He got the sack. He didn't last very long, did he? Bloody hell. Then they had Zidane, again, one of the great managers on this game. He didn't last very long. It's tough at West Ham. The pressure is on. And now they've got Tata Martino, who, he's not done bad, has he? He's done alright. Who was that? Ancelotti, sorry. Ancelotti didn't get the sack. Ancelotti was there for 3 years and won a lot of cups. Won him the Europa League. He left the manager role. I wonder why. Because he's now the manager of the last team we're going to be looking at, Leicester City. The runners-up, really. And if we have a quick look at their squad, it's still packed with talent. I mean, you go all the way down to the bottom and players are worth 40 million quid. Their best player is an absolutely amazing regen. I love regens. Called Ruben Reyes, the regen. Wow. Central midfielder, passing, technique, vision, physicals are awesome. What a player. And he's come from United, so he's only just signed. And of course, they've had lots of quality managers. Big teams have big managers. They've had Deschamps, then Conte, who left his role, probably gone to one of the other teams. I'll get mixed up. Then they had Allegri. They've had Klopp as well. Klopp won in the Europa League and got sacked for winning the Europa League. Pressure. And then Ancelotti's come in. Not won him anything yet, but at least he got to the Champions League final. He was so close to winning it for Huji Nikobolikov and his Leicester team. The last thing I wanted to show you was the club rankings, and PSG are apparently the biggest team in the world, followed by United, of course, City, Real Madrid, and the first team from our 4 billionaires is Everton, who have obviously just won the Champions League. But all the other boys are up there. You've got Leicester, West Ham. Where's Newcastle? Down there above Tottenham, squeezed in between Tottenham and Roma. So yeah, Everton are definitely the winners. Well done to Kane Jong-un. If you guessed below in the comments before you watch the rest of the video and you guessed Everton, well done to you too. So there we have it. That is the end of the 4 billionaire challenge. It was just a bit of fun with the editor, and a bit of fun hopefully for you to watch and hopefully get involved with. I hope you all commented down below and had a guess. I do enjoy it when you do that. But if you did enjoy the video as a whole, please make sure you smash the like button. It helps the video, helps my channel grow. I do appreciate it. I seriously do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I will appreciate it if you're going to check out all my other content. And then again, if you're new and you've just subscribed, thank you for helping me almost reach my dream target, which is 5,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. Yeah, got a lot of videos coming out soon, so keep your eyes out. Hit the notification bell and you'll never miss one. You've been amazing. I've been Bood. I'll see you next time.